Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing part 1 of our June unboxings, and I think that's how we're going to be doing them from now on, unless I'm only getting like 4 boxes, or again if stuff comes really late. But we're getting quite a few things this month, so I felt like it would be better if we split it up. Plus one of these boxes contains our June book club pick, so I really need to start reading that, so I gotta open these up. So in this unboxing we're going to be including the young adult Owlcrate, the adult Owlcrate, the adult Fairyloot, which is what our book club pick is, and a brand new subscription that we are trying out. I don't know if we're going to continue with this one, but I definitely wanted to at least show the very first one because I know a couple people are really excited about it. I don't know if this one is necessarily for me, but we're going to see. I'm kind of more looking for quality and what the subscription is going to look like going forward, because we really didn't get that much information about the subscription before you were able to buy it. It was kind of a goofy situation, which we'll get into. And so that'll be part 1, and then part 2, I have it literally right here, will be Afterlight, Owlcrate, and the young adult Fairyloot. So this is what we're in for today. So that being said, we are going into July, and I just wanted to give a little bit of a PSA. July, again, is probably going to also be very similar to June. I am getting a little bit more back into reading and stuff, but I'm still very much struggling with my health right now. I got a lot of doctor's appointments coming up in July, so hopefully we get some answers. But as of right now, we are just out here trying to survive. So that being said, a lot of my time in July is actually going to be spent in the Discord for Sunrise on the Readathon, which is Katie Colson's Readathon for July. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. I am one of the head librarians. I don't know who decided to make me in charge of things, but they did. You will see me over there in the Discord doing anything on Katie's Patreon. I may be hosting some sprints on my channel for that. We'll see. That's kind of, we'll see about my health and where that goes from there in July. So that could just depend on what's going on, but I do hope to at least host at least one sprint, and it's just gonna be a lot of fun. So it is a competitive readathon. I will link below the announcement videos. There's 2 videos out right now. One is the announcement video, and then one is kind of like, hey, we're starting, you can join the Discord, etc. Again, if you're scared of the Discord, it's okay. You don't have to join. It is just a little PSA just in case people enjoyed Escape the Readathon and want to do another competitive readathon. So that's where I'll be spending most of my July, and most of my time will be doing that. And now that being said, let's get into the brand new subscription. So we got to talk about it a little bit first. So this is an interesting one because this is not like a brand new company. This is a company that has been doing special editions, and I am going to not say their name correctly, but it's like Acrylipics Bookish Nook, and I've been following their stuff for a little bit. Actually, what's funny, what got me on their radar and looking at their stuff was with all the drama with Fairyloot and the Throne of Glass editions that looked very similar to their editions. So I started looking at their stuff, and I really liked their like very nice looking dust jackets. I wasn't a huge fan of their artwork a lot of time, which is why I haven't gotten anything from them yet, but I liked the quality that I was seeing, and I liked the matte dust jackets. I thought they looked really nice, and you could see the work that went into these books. So I was really excited when they announced a subscription box because, you know, this channel is very heavy on subscription boxes, although that may change if some of these book boxes do not get their shit together in the next couple of months. But I really wanted to try this one out. It is, I think it's romantasy currently, or at least fantasy / romantasy, and it's supposed to be special editions. That's pretty much all that I knew. So the initial announcement literally was 0 information except that it's a monthly box. It's going to be a special edition you can't find anywhere else, and that's it. Like, that's all the information that I was given. It also was $39 for a single book. That is very expensive, especially not knowing what I'm getting. And I did not know what the book was going to be either. They didn't really give any hints about that until later when an email came out, and then I was able to figure out what the book is. And unfortunately, I don't know what the book is. So I was a little sad. I was kind of hoping I would know at least the author or something, but that's fine. I like finding new authors. But they still didn't really give any information about what the book would really look like or anything like that. But that was a bit odd. Again, $39, not including shipping. I think with shipping it was like $50 for a single book, which I wouldn't normally spend. Like that is a lot, and I pretty much only spend that on like my books boxes that I know and kind of trust. So this was definitely like a lot for me. So I'm really hoping for some good things with this. So kind of my hope here is potentially this could not be artwork for me, but that's not exactly what I'm looking for. Like, that will depend on like if I keep the subscription box, but I'm kind of more looking for quality, how the book is printed, if it looks really nice, and if it's worth the $39 for what you get in here, because again, that's a lot of money. So off the bat, beautiful. Like, this is stunning. This is stunning. I will say it weighs like nothing. Like, this, like, I picked this up and I was like, is there something in here? Like, I did not think there would be something in here. I did open it and double check to make sure that nothing was damaged, because I don't know their like return policy and stuff. Like with other book box companies, generally I know like which ones are more lenient, which ones are not, etc. I don't know what their policies are, so I wanted to check like the second I got it, but everything was fine. Love it. I think this is absolutely beautiful. This is stunning. I hope the inside is as pretty as this is. I mean, it's gorgeous. So when you open it up, you have this, which is gorgeous, and it's this little flap, and it basically just says, our Acrylipics team feels incredibly thankful that you'll be sharing in the magic of storytelling with us. Your support from the very beginning has been the foundation that keeps us inspired to work with the books we cherish and craft for this wonderful community. We truly appreciate you. Thank you for your continued support. Happy reading, your Acrylipics team. So love that. I think that's really cool. I'm curious if all the boxes are going to have that, or it's just for like the inaugural box and then it'll be a different type of box. Because I will say, this box is massive. This is it. The only thing that came in this, because I did not get the fancy one. There's an edition of this box that's like the deluxe edition and the standard edition, which is just the book. $39 for just the standard, which just comes with the book, which is again why it's so expensive. So this is it. It is so well packaged, but there's so much extra like material and stuff in here. It's just so, I feel like it's so unnecessary. Like, this is just a lot. So I'm hoping that in future boxes, it's like condensed, because it's just so unnecessary. And I think that definitely kind of contributed to the cost of the shipping. Like, the shipping was really expensive for just a book. So I'm a little confused about that. So that being said, it comes in this little poly mailer thing. And I mean, again, it's branded. It's really nice. It's really pretty. So I just kind of cut the top off and I kind of peeked really fast, and that's all that I saw. So we have digital edges, which look really nice, but I was not expecting a square spine. So already a little bit disappointed in that, because I don't know if I would have went out of my way if I knew that. And I will read you the information that we got now and the information that the people subscribing to July are getting, because I did look that up before I came back because I was a little confused. Okay, so we have the book. It's definitely not my art style. It's definitely not my art style. And I think, yes, we have like a signed little thing. I don't know if this is this a sticker? I don't want to ruin it if it's not a sticker. It feels like it should be a sticker. I don't think it's a sticker. I'm going to ruin this if it's, yeah, I don't think this is a sticker. I'm going to have to check, but I think it's just a signed plate. I think it's just a signed plate. So we have a signed plate that I'm going to have to check if it actually is a sticker or not later. Okay. I'm going to be I'm going to be a little bit nicer because this is a brand new book box. I'm not trying to roast a brand new book box on here, but I am going to be really honest about how I feel about it. And I don't really like it. I don't really like it. We're going to put it out there. I don't really like it. And again, it's not my art style, but that is fine. That was a risk I was willing to take. That is not my issue here. In person, it looks grainy. Like, it looks really grainy, and I don't know if that's, no, because Fairyloot does these soft dust jackets, but it looks hella grainy, and I don't like that. I do think the foiling looks really good. It's in line. That looks really nice. See, this is how I know it's grainy, because this is heckin' grainy. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this on camera. It looks a little bit better, but like, do you see the graininess that I'm talking about? And it's just kind of like, his face looks weird. Actually, it looks better on camera. But you can see there's like a weird texture to it that it looks printed, and I don't love that. So I'm not super happy with the quality on the dust jacket, unfortunately. I do think the digital edges are great. I like the design of these. Okay, so we have, this is the first sprayed edge. And again, it's just kind of grainy looking. And that may have to do more with the printer than anything else, but it's definitely something they should look into before they print their next book, but they probably already have, because normally you do a couple months in advance, I feel like. I like the design. I don't like how it looks coming out, especially, again, not for $39. I would say this is like a $25 book, but again, they're paying for, I'm trying to be nice and understand. They had to pay for all their artists and stuff like that, so it's going to be more expensive. But I am not very impressed with this dust jacket. I don't really think this dust jacket was done very well, minus the foiling. The foiling looks really good, and that's the back. And the back looks pretty good. I think the issue is you can just see the blurriness really well with the people, and that's what I'm struggling with, because if they didn't have people on the front, I think it would look better, because you don't notice the blurriness as much on this back. Like it looks like it's on purpose, but then when you look at them on the front, it's just kind of grainy looking. Again, it does look better on here, so I do like that. Then we have, if I knew it was glossy, I would not have got it. And that is something I need to talk about, because I noticed that, and I did not know it was going to be glossy, but I noticed that in like the announcements, because that's one of the reasons I had already skipped July, because it said a glossy hardback, and I don't really like glossy hardbacks. Oh, I just had a coughing attack. So this is this, which I think is actually beautiful, and it looks much better. Like, it looks printed much better. I just personally do not like glossy hardbacks, but it does look a lot better. You have the spine, and then you have the back. He kind of looks weird. He kind of looks creepy. And then when you open it up, you don't have anything here. Oh. That's not bound very well either. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so that is not done very well. And again, this seems more like a printer issue, but come on, $39. And that's not imperfect enough to ask for like a replacement. I'm not asking a replacement for that. The book still is fine. That's more of a just yikes kind of moment. I wonder if it just doesn't seem like it was put on correctly. That's so strange. It's possible the glue melted and the heat as well. So that is also a possibility here. And then on the inside, what the heck? Weird. Okay, that's just printing. There's just a little bit of like a printer error thing where it went on inside the book. Again, that's not really an issue. And then, yeah, the book is fine. This looks a lot like one of my indie. Oh, this is nice. Okay, this is nice. Well, no, it's not. It's like, what the actual heck? This is not, okay. I don't know if this is like, I don't know what the original looked like. I don't know if this is just a hardback that they got. I don't think it is. No, it's not. Again, I will read the announcement. It's not. They printed this. I don't know if this is in the original book and that's why like it's messed up, or the printer messed it up or something, but so I thought it looked really, right? It looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Yeah, so that's cut off, which means this whole side is cut off. I don't know if this side is cut off, but it looks cut off because you got this. And then you got, hold on, I gotta do that. And then it's like that. It's not even like to the bottom. That's so goofy. Like, that's so strange. So that's not even done very well. Man, I said I was gonna be nice during this review, but this isn't very good. This is not good quality. I'm actually really disappointed in this. And then this back side, ew. It's just, again, it's so poorly done. Again, not enough to ask for a replacement. I would not ask for a replacement, especially since I don't like the design either. Like, I wouldn't ask for a replacement anyway. But dang, guys, this is really bad. So I'm gonna, ew. What? There's like glue or something down there. There's like something black right here. I think potentially heat got to this a little bit, but there are some things that would not be heat causative. So I am not impressed with this. I skipped July, but I am going to cancel my subscription because unless I see more improvements with the quality, I can't spend that much money on these books. So even if the books are good, I can't do it. I can't do it. And I probably will not buy one of their other special editions because this is actually really poor quality. And I would expect more of a book box, of a book company that does special edition books, like a lot of special edition books. So yeah, I'm really bummed. I'm really bummed. I still might try one of their just regular books because this seems very different from the regular books. So I will hold off on that. I might buy The Games Gods Play. I was really excited about that edition. I think it looks really good. So I may get that. Maybe. We'll see. I'm really bummed out by this. So, $39 for this. That's, yeah. I'm really upset about it. Like, I'm really actually not happy about it. So I would not currently recommend the subscription box. Maybe in a couple months once they work out potentially some of the kinks. But as of right now, I'm not super impressed with the quality of this. And maybe my quality was just worse than others, but it wasn't just one thing. It was multiple things. So very sad, very, very sad about it. So let me read you what like we were told we were getting, which was basically nothing, which was me. I signed up for that. But I cannot find an Instagram description of what you were supposed to get, but I did have an email. So for the email, new subscription boxes, option 1, book only, hardcover special edition book, that's what we got, featuring 3-sided digitally printed pages, foiled soft touch laminated dust jacket. Depending on the book, it will either have a specially designed hardcover, which is what we got, or page overlays. All books will be hardcover with a special edition dust jacket. Okay, so that's all we were told. If I was told it was glossy, I would not have gotten it. So seeing that, then there is the announcement for the July box. Okay, here it is. See, they actually did like a theme reveal for the July box. And it says, for the book only, which is what I would have gotten, exclusive full color glossy hard cased book. So immediately, I'm not interested in that. Foiled soft touch dust jacket, digitally printed page art, and signed bookplate from the author. So I just don't want that. I'm not interested in that, especially with the quality, unfortunately, that we got. I'm really sad. Like, I'm really, really sad about it. I'm trying to look up what I paid to make sure. Yeah, I paid $50.45. It was $8.59 to ship it to me. And I think that can definitely be lowered quite a bit if they used a different packing. Yeah, if they packed it a little bit different. Like that box is way too big. Like you could definitely cut off some of that. So didn't love that. So for $50, the quality is not there for that. I'm sorry. All right, hopefully that is the worst review. I was really expecting to absolutely love this, but I kind of hate this. And man, I'm so sad about it. Anyway, this is just my review. Everyone's gonna have their own reviews. I hope other people maybe loved it way more than I did. I definitely, if you got this book box and you think your edition is way better than mine, I definitely would love to hear that because this is just my opinion. I have not seen that much else online. So yeah, if you got yours and yours is really nice, definitely let me know, okay? Moving on to hopefully happier things. We're gonna move on to the adult Fairyloot, which is what I need to read in June, and it's already June 28th. So let's look at this. We have Echoes in the Earth, and the book is Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil. Do I like this? Oh no. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I like it. It's not what I was expecting based on the original cover. It definitely has like feelings of the original cover, but for some reason I was not expecting this. And I think it's the orange. I think the orange coppery look is kind of throwing me off a little bit, but I kind of like it. I don't know. I don't know. See, I have black on the top. I love this. I think that looks really good. We have that on the bottom. This is the back, which I actually do really like. And then we have the spine. I think they could have done a little bit more with the spine, but it's fine. I feel like it could have been a little more flowery or something, but it's fine. We open it up. Ooh. Okay. See, this is where Fairyloot normally gets me, where I'm like, okay, yes, here we go. Okay, this could work for me. The only problem when they do these reverse dust jackets is when you have foiling, the foiling definitely cuts into like the other side. I love this edition. Like, you guys know what the original cover looks like, but this is so nice. I love how this looks. I might reverse it depending on how I feel as I read it. I don't know. This is definitely going to be one of those that I decide as I'm reading it what I like better. And then under the dust jacket, we're following along with this little copper foiling thing going on. I really like this. I think this looks really good. And then we have that. Oh, see, this is cool. This is different. I like that. Okay, that's neat. And then we have the back. Bury my bones in the midnight soil, plant them shallow and water them deep, and in my place will grow a feral rose, soft red petals hiding sharp white teeth. I'm so excited. And then this is what I oohed at. This is what I oohed at. That artwork is beautiful. I love that. It is stunning. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to read this. I cannot wait to read this. And then we don't have anything on the oh, here we go. I was like, I forget that they do this. So they bound an author letter with a digital signature. And then the back artwork, oh, beautiful. Like, it's so pretty. I love it. That's stunning. Yeah, I love that. So my favorite is definitely the interior artwork, and I kind of wish they had put something like that on the front because I think it would have looked really good. But overall, I'm happy with this. It's not, again, it's not exactly what I was expecting, but it's pretty. It's like dark pretty, which I think is kind of the point. So that is Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil. Next up, we are moving on to the Owlcrates, and first up, we are doing the adult Owlcrate. And this, we're running into Owlcrate's last chances because I have really not loved their designs lately, and I have not liked their books this year. Like, I really have generally not enjoyed their books this year, and that is a bit of a spoiler for the May. I'm almost done the May reading all my book box books, even though I started really late because I really didn't enjoy anything in June. I am on my last book, which is The Floating World by Axio, and I'm really not enjoying that one that much either, so that's a little bit of a spoiler if you're watching this. But yeah, I would only watch that video when it comes out if you're okay with me hating everything, because it's been a while since I really despised everything in a book box video like that. And I'm really annoyed by it, to be honest. So a lot of these book boxes are on their last leg with me right now because that video really pissed me off, and I should be done with it by now, but I'm really trying to read The Floating World and not give up on it because it would be a total wash of a video, and it would be tempting to not even like post and just be like, hey, didn't like anything, I don't want you guys to watch it. So Owlcrate is on its last leg, especially Owlcrate and Owlcrate on their last legs. Yeah, and I have been skipping Owlcrate, especially the adult, a little bit more, but it's just, and I don't even like the designs lately. So that's fingers crossed we like the designs and we like the books and we get back on track with these book box books, especially Owlcrate. Okay, so we have the adult Owlcrate. And I forgot, they don't do the spoiler cards. I don't know when I'll remember that. I don't think it'll ever happen. And we have the book. Okay, I have to say, I like this design. I think this is really nice. I think this looks really good. This is very interesting. It very much reminds me of, I think Owlcrate did the Starling House, Owlcrate's edition of it, where it had this type of dust jacket. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Okay, and I'm really excited about this book as well. I like this. I know it's a little bit hard to see. And this is actually okay. I was worried for a second, but it's rainbow and not like, you guys know I talked about it. Their version of Overgrowth had a bit of an issue with sensory things with my eyes with the holograph, but this is more of like a rainbow effect. Still, that's okay. This is really pretty. So we're gonna take this off. Oh, copper edges. What's with the copper? Is that gonna be a theme for all the book boxes? This is cool. This is really cool. So you can kind of see what it looks like. That's really neat. I like that. I think that's very different. And then we have the book underneath, which is just as pretty. That is a lot. Like that's awesome. Underneath, it's bound a little. Is it bound a little weird? I don't know. There's something funky about it. I think it's just the way I was like holding it. The book just feels very full. Like sometimes you know the edges like don't go far enough out. It's a little bit odd to hold. That's kind of what it feels like. Underneath we have, I don't really like this artwork. I don't like the faces of the people too much, but it's done nicely. I just don't love their faces and how they look. Then we have the signed page and the offer letter, which is a lot. That is a long offer letter. And then the back, I like this a little bit more. I think this is a little bit more my style. I think it's the same style as the front, but I just like how it was rendered differently. So that looks really good. So I'm pretty happy with that. That's a win. That is a win. And last, we're moving on to the young adult Owlcrate, and this is definitely the box that is most at risk of me getting rid of. Again, we have unlimited skips right now, which really helps, because if it was Fairyloot or something and they were doing this, it probably would have canceled it by now. But because we have unlimited skips, like, okay, we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. But I have my fingers crossed, like I said, that these are just gonna get better and better, and there was just something going on earlier this year that I wasn't enjoying. But opening this up, we have, is it a towel or is it looks like a blanket. Raven Boy's multi-purpose towel. And here is this. It's definitely an interesting type of towel feeling. It says you can use as a bath towel, hair wrap, throw blanket, shawl, table runner, beach towel, picnic blanket, cover up wrap, and it's designed by Ra's daughter, inspired by the Raven Boys. Okay, I can definitely see what they mean about this being like kind of like a throwy blanket type. It's cute. Yeah, it's just a cute little design. This is definitely something I would put on like a chair outside or something. I don't think I would use this as a beach towel, like not to dry yourself off. I would not use this to dry yourself off, but like to sit on sand, that's fine. Or to sit on a chair out by the pool or something like that. I think that would work really well. Or for just the design, it's really cute. I would not use it to actually dry anything. It's cute. This is pretty much all it is. It's just this. Ugh. And it's very small. Like it's just a little, it's like a butt towel. So this is nice. Then something I need for the summer, like really badly. I have hats everywhere. We have a hat and it looks like, oh, I know this design. What is this? Is this a Marie Lu book? I think this is a Marie Lu book. It's the one, oh, it has a thing right here. Tree of Gondor cap. Okay, definitely not what I was thinking of. This is Lord of the Rings. This is not what I was thinking of. So we have that and that. Tree of Gondor cap, designed with love by Hey Atlas Creative. I actually really like this. I think this is really nice. And on the back it says, until the stars are all alight. There we go. Get this out of the way. That's really nice. And my head is a little small. I was gonna say small, but now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, do I actually have a big head? Do I remember? So basically you just thread it in here if you guys didn't know, and you just clip it down and then it goes right on. Oh no, my head is big. my head is bigger than I thought it was. I gave myself way too much credit with that. So let's wear, no, see now it's like really loose. This isn't going well. I'm gonna clip some of my hair in this. I'm gonna be really grumpy. Okay, so there's the hat. I feel like I look cute in hats, which is really sad because I feel like I look cuter in hats than I do without hats. But I like wearing hats and I have to wear them or I get really bad sunburn. So we're going to keep wearing this for the rest of the video because I think it looks cute. So anyway, Lord of the Rings, Gondor calls for aid. If fate is a bunch of strings, then I'll carry scissors. I think this is, oh, I think it's that book At the End of the River Styx, potentially. I think it's the book that I DNF'd because it was hella sad. The back says, it just says Owlcrate, but we'll see. Oh, this is one that I'll probably have to look up and put right here afterwards since I don't have, oh, this is pretty. Or is this Water Moon? This could be Water Moon because we have, maybe? I don't know. I really gotta remember to look at the, I feel like it's a thing now. I feel like it wouldn't be an unboxing video of Owlcrate if I did not say, oh man, I forgot to get the sheet up to tell me what's in here. I feel like it wouldn't be that without that. So I will let you know Definitely, again, look down here. It should say what it is. But my guesses are either Water Moon, At the End of the River Styx. I would say Six Crimson Cranes, but I don't think that fits like the design of this. So I'm gonna say At the End of the River Styx or Water Moon. It's cute though. It's actually, I don't normally like their necklace designs, but it's actually very dainty and cute, and I do like silver better. All right, next up we have the pin, which was buried all the way at the bottom. Enchanted Elixirs, June 2025. Oh, these are so pretty. I love these. I'm very happy with this new collection. See if I can get close enough to really see what it is. And then I love trying to guess what they are because I'm terrible at guessing. You Have Poisoned Me. Oh, this looks kind of generic. I don't see anything off the top of my head that would be like, oh my gosh, this is totally it. This is Poison Study. Haven't read it. I feel like 99% of the time when I try to guess something, I'm like, oh yeah, I totally know what this is. And then I haven't read the book and it's like, oh yeah, I never could have guessed that. Poison Study. I have it. Would love to read it. I think it sounds really, really good. And then the last item we have are bookmarks. Fates transparent bookmark sets. These are so cool. I lose them. Every single time I get them, I lose them. We have The Gods Remove, But None Can Break the Ancient Sisters' Iron Decrees. Immerse yourself in myth with a set of 3 beautiful transparent bookmarks inspired by the Moirai. Crafted with love, the set is perfect for adding a touch of fate to your favorite fantasy reads. I don't think it actually is like a book inspired. I think it's just fates inspired. Oh, they're so pretty. Let me see. What is the best way to show these? There's not a good way to show these. Let's see. That is probably, yeah, there you go. There's the best way. Those are so pretty. Second one. And then, ooh, this one's really pretty. I like this one a lot. That one. So I love that. I think that's stunning. So it is, yeah, it is the Fates, basically. Yeah, because they're holding scissors and they're holding the string of fate. So it is the Fates. Which I feel like, you know, I feel like it's pretty obvious. Anyway, moving on to the book, okay? So we can be done with this because I feel like I'm making a fool/idiot out of myself right now. But yeah, if there is a fandom specifically for that isn't the Threads That Bind, I feel like the Threads That, if it's anything, it'll be the Threads That Bind. But if there is one, I'll put it down below under the item. Okay, we have, I'm actually really excited about this. We have the book. It is A Forgery of Fate. I love Elizabeth Lim, which is really funny because all of my Elizabeth Lim books are Fairyloot editions and they all match. So if I do end up liking this, I'm gonna have to get the Fairyloot edition to match these. But this is beautiful. This is so, oh my gosh, they knocked it out of the park. Like, this is what I'm asking for. This is what I need from their books. This is so pretty. And I haven't even showed you the edges. They're, oh my gosh. So there's that. I love the spine. That looks so good. Fortune finds those who leap. I love it. And then we have, oh my gosh, look at it, so good. We have the edges. They're so good. I'm obsessed. I just hit myself in the head because of this stupid hat. Yeah, I'm obsessed. I'm actually obsessed with this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Like, again, this is what I'm asking for. Like, I love how it's like, I'm going to cancel the subscription, but unless you guys do something, and then they're like, bet. Bet. You don't want to miss out on this. Look at this artwork. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh. I'm obsessed. I'm actually obsessed. Oh, and oh my gosh. If you turn this around, look at that. That looks so good together. And then underneath, what? What? Is this a Owlcrate? Like, is this a Owlcrate? Because Owlcrate is so good about their hardback stuff. This is what I wanted. This has been what I wanted from them, and I knew they could do it. I knew they could do it. Stunning. Underneath, I'm not the biggest fan of like how she looks. I love how the dragon looks though. Some kind of mixed results on that, but I do think it's really pretty. And we have the author letter and the signed page. And then on the back, it is different. I was curious if it was the same because sometimes they do the same. That's beautiful. It's so pretty. This is the prettiest book. This is the prettiest book in the bunch, like easily. Like, it's so nice. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It's not good for my wallet because I was literally thinking about skipping Owlcrate Young Adult next month. I did skip the adult book because I'm not interested in the book, but I was thinking about skipping the young adult one just to like give myself a break because I'm not enjoying their stuff, but that just kind of ruined it. So I am going to get the Owlcrate Young Adult next month. So anyway, that's the unboxing. This is Owlcrate definitely won books wise. Like obviously they're the only full box, so I can't say anything about that yet, but stunning. Yeah, Owlcrate really killed it this month. They really killed it in June. I'm really excited about that. So that is everything that I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So definitely make sure to leave a comment down below if you guys liked the boxes, what you think about the books. Noah's a little harsh on that first one, but if I'm paying that much money, I kind of expect like a certain quality at least. Like again, it's not about the artwork, etc. It is about the quality, and I did not enjoy the quality of it. And I think let's do a fish. So if you have made it this far and you want to leave a comment, but you don't have anything to comment, leave a fish emoji if there is one. If not, just do your best. That's pretty much what I say every time. Do your best. I don't really know the emojis. So leave a fish emoji. A dragon would even work as well, but yeah, fish emoji. Or even a turtle. There's a turtle. I love turtles. Otherwise, make sure to leave a comment down below about what you thought about everything that happened in this video. Make sure you like the video if you enjoyed it, and make sure you subscribe to miss any future content. Again, we will be coming out with part 2 whenever those show up. It's, like I said, Owlcrate, Afterlight, and the Young Adult Fairyloot, and then we'll be done for June. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.